Hey guys, what's going on? Today I have a commentary free-for-all on Afghan. So, this is my first commentary on Your Gaming Authority, my first commentary in general. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Brandon and I am the creator of Your Gaming Authority. Right now I am recording videos through my camcorder. I don't have a capture card. I'm on the Xbox 360 and I like playing video games and I like being on the computer. I like making YouTube videos, so that's about it for me. Yeah, other than that, I just like to talk about some of the key points of the map Afghan. I know a lot of people don't like this map, but personally it's one of my favorites. So, for the beginning of the game, I'm using the TAR-21 silenced with the heartbeat sensor. And the TAR-21 is one of my favorite guns, but it's a little shy behind the ACR, which you'll see me switch into in a few minutes. The TAR-21 and the ACR are very similar. One thing that I like a little bit more about the ACR is the fact that the mags are a little bit bigger, and I personally have found the point-and-shoot speeds to be a little bit better. So, from even without Stopping Power Pro or Stopping Power, you get the really nice look down the scope, and you get the kill. So, either gun is good. The TAR-21 is good for long distance, but I find it lacks in short, close corners, especially in Afghan, where close corners are a pretty big part of the map. So, as you can see, I switch into my ACR. I sit down a Claymore, which is my primary grenade. No, it's not a grenade. But if you set down claymores in the right areas in high traffic interest, especially in Afghan, where that would be the center of the map and the caves, you're going to probably get some decent kills. So that's another thing I'd like to talk about, is the grenade choices and the second grenades. As you see, I just got a double kill with my claymore by putting it into the cave. But anyways, so I personally use flashbangs because they offer the greatest impact to your enemy. What I mean by this is these stun grenades, they only stun the person that you're trying to shoot, and they still have the ability to shoot you, and that's not a good thing, especially when you're trying to kill someone. So flashbangs are my personal preference because they block out the person's screen, temporarily of course, and it gives you that few seconds extra to shoot them. So definitely suggest using the flashbangs. One downside to the flashbangs, obviously, is the fact that they blow off in air sometimes, so that's not a good thing, but whatever. My specialty grenade and my primary is the Claymore. I use the Claymores because they offer the greatest penetration. I found that they offer the best results. They pretty much kill people even if you're on the whole other side of the map. And if you're smart about where you put down your claymores, you can get some pretty rewarding kills. As you saw earlier in the game, I got a double kill. And by putting them in high traffic interest in maps, you can really get some pretty decent kills. And obviously the kills go toward your kill streak, which I believe I mentioned before. So, my setup includes the ACR silenced, the Spaz 12 with red dot, and I use the Spaz 12 on all my classes because I think it's one of my favorite guns, my secondaries, shotguns. I don't have the Akimbo's 1887s, but I'm sure when I get those, they'll probably be my favorites. But currently, I'm using the Spaz 12 as my primary secondary gun. Sounds weird, primary secondary gun. Anyways, so moving on, I have the Claymores and flashbangs. And I'm just kind of patrolling the area. I spawned in the center of the map in the cave. Not a great spot to spawn in, but whatever. So another thing I'd like to talk about is the stimulus package. Now that was released earlier this week, and I heard some really great things about it. Now, if any of you have downloaded it, I'd love to hear if you've had any problems with it. I know a few people have found lagging issues, obviously on Xbox Live or PSN. I'm sure that's a problem with the servers themselves, but the maps, from the way that I see them on YouTube, overviews and stuff. They look pretty cool. I don't personally have the stimulus package. I do plan on getting it eventually, but there was a few letdowns. I know a lot of people were hoping that the Infinity Ward would include the Gold Desert Eagle, which currently is only available in modded lobbies, which I've played with, which are pretty sweet. But I would love to see Infinity Ward bring those back. They're a really great gun. And yeah. So what's a few things to talk about? Oh yeah, your layout on the keyboard. A lot of people prefer the tactical layout, but I don't use that because it's a little bit cumbersome. I've gotten too used to the regular standard layout that I just can't press B to melee. You know, I just haven't gotten used to it, so I don't use that. I probably should, but I don't, in case you're wondering. Some other things I'd like to talk about are obviously the advantages and disadvantages of Afghan. I talked about some of the advantages earlier on. Some of the disadvantages to this map is obviously the fact that it's wide open, that your footsteps, if you don't have ninja, can be heard pretty much from anywhere on the map. The center of the map, where you spawn a lot, is definitely a high interest traffic point in the map, so that's also a downside. Obviously, that's the same issue on every map. The tight corners, in my opinion, are a good thing, but at the same time they could be a bad thing. If you're not ready to shoot someone like this guy, he wasn't even looking at me. You know, I don't know what happened. That was a knife fail, but I got him anyway, so whatever. You know, so it depends on what class you're using, depending on the gun you're using, I should say. If you're using sniper rifles, it's a little bit harder, considering the close corners obviously aren't good for sniper rifles. But nonetheless, you can get some pretty nice kills if you go up on the ledge and you're smart about where you're shooting. So, another high interest point in the maps are the bunkers. I always go into this little bunker. I always find someone there. I always put a claymore down because, like I said, it's a high interest point. So I put my UAV up, but someone blocks it out right as I put it up. Kind of disappointing. But, yeah. So, as my first commentary, I'd just like to try and get this up there and, you know, get some criticism. Definitely leave a comment below whether or not you like this video. Obviously, I'm not going for a high KDR in this game. I'm just kind of posting it just to get myself out there, so you guys are familiar with some of my work and stuff. As you can see, there's a flashbang fail. This guy, I try and kill him, but he has final stand and gets me before I get him. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, I would definitely recommend subscribing. I would really appreciate it. You know, later on, if I get a lot of really nice feedback on my videos, I might consider getting a dazzle or something off eBay or whatever. But in case you're wondering, I don't have a capture card. I think I mentioned that before. I'm using my camcorder to record this, and the quality doesn't seem that bad. Obviously, not the greatest, but, you know, it gets the job done, so I'm not going to complain. But, the game is about over. There's only about a minute left. I'm trying to get some more kills. I have... Oh, knifing fail. And I don't know if you guys just saw that, but there's a huge lag issue. I don't know if it's just my system, where I go to melee and it doesn't do anything, but when I respawn, it kills someone. So there's the guy that's been killing me throughout the game. I get him right then and there, so pretty cool. He was camping his booty off. I don't know why he was doing that, but whatever. Excuse me. But, yeah. So I'm just kind of running around the map, you know, trying to find some other people to kill. And, yeah. As you can see, I don't suggest going into the cave. I haven't been going in the cave. You're gonna get flanked no matter what, so... Yeah, so I forgot to mention what my kill streaks are. I'm using the UAV, the Pavlo, and the Chopper Gunner. I'd like to talk about the Pavlo for a second. A lot of people don't like the Pavlo because the kills you get from it don't count towards a kill streak. But in turn, if you're trying to get a nice KDR, they do help you. So unless you're going for a nuke, which if you are, then you can use the Pavlo anyway, because it'll get you your chopper gunner, which will probably get you your tactical nuke. So I keep getting UAVs. I don't think I get anything higher in this game. Obviously not that great of gameplay, but there you go, the victory. I end up going 26-12. So yeah, thanks for watching this commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'd love the feedback. Thanks. Talk to you later.